Oh, Wednesday night was something special, baby. Welcome back to the Great American Bash, baby. It's the Great American Bash. And that's exactly what it was. July 1st, 2020. NXT decided to revive the Great American Bash. Why? I don't know. Cody had something to say about it. I didn't read it, but at first I thought his shirt on AEW said the Great American Nightmare, which would have been hilarious, and I would have gotten it. But he said something on Twitter, and it was probably along the lines of, like, why do you keep reviving these pay-per-views titles and having nothing to do with whatever's happening? I don't know. In either case, NXT started off with the Fatal 4-Way number 1 contenders match for the NXT Women's Championship, which is, of course, owned by Io Shirai. That includes Mia Yim, Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox, and Candice LeRae. Mia Yim eliminated Candice LeRae pretty early, too. Within like 5 or 6 minutes of the match. No, 7 or 8 minutes of the match. Mia showed a whole lot of stamina. She jumped off the back of Dakota Kai to do a leg scissors. A few times she did a bunch of leg scissors, standing leg scissors, which is a lot of athleticism and a lot of timing required for that, as wrestling fans know. She was pretty creative with the moves and the counters. She did her protect your neck to Tegan Nox, Soul Food. It's protect your neck. I mean, I guess they, like I said, I already talked about this. Wu-Tang's probably like, nah, you can't use their songs titles unless you pay us. And they're like, we're WWE, we don't want to pay anyone anything. So, yeah, so there's that. Dakota Kai rolls up Mia Yim. She like flips her off the ropes and then does like a caterpillar where it was like, and then like holds her and pins her. It looked like it was bad timing according to the announcers. It looked like something else was supposed to happen, but it didn't. Tegan Nox definitely impresses in the win. It was just down to Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai for a while, and it was pretty entertaining. They know each other really well. I think that was probably the match of the night for me. Second match, Timothy Thatcher, the Thatch Camp, versus Oney Lorcan. Oney Lorcan demanded a match with Timothy Thatcher last week. A whole lot of crazy grappling submissions in this. Very old school, very Attitude Era grappling style wrestling. Not in terms of like the Attitude Era like wrestling, just in terms of when the Attitude Era had grapplers like Ken Shamrock or what else? No, it's the guy with the staffs. Steve Blackman, stuff like that. After that, there was a very, 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 very funny Karrion Kross promo because it sounded a whole lot like Saw. So it was Father of Time's gonna catch up with you, and the question you have to ask yourself is, did I or did I not lock the? Oh wait, I didn't lock the door. Could you just go back inside and lock the door and then pretend that this conversation never happened, and perhaps I'll wake you up in an hour and we can continue this conversation. It was a lot like that. And it was just him, basically. His promo was Father Time, I call it now, because he said it. It's not he said something like, it's not the amount of time that you have, it's the amount of time you take from someone. Something like that. I'm probably ruining it. But it was entertaining. Karrion Kross is awesome. So from there, Rhea Ripley versus Aaliyah and Robert Stone. This is a handicap match. Robert Stone was in hilarious trunks via marvelous Mark Merrow with Sable. Dancing around the ring and stuff. He got headbutted in the groin during the match. Very hilarious. And tried rolling up Rhea Ripley, and she just stood there and looked at him and then picked him up by his hair. Robert Stone's awesome. That character, I'm sorry, if this is how he's getting put over, this is amazing. Because it's like super detrimental to his character, but also very helpful because yeah, he loses all the time. He doesn't have any clients. He's trying to get clients. So that's like his gimmick. But if that's what he can do and his persona, then yeah, I super dig Robert Stone. Rhea Ripley made really short work of both of them. She did the bow and arrow where their legs are like this, and then she picks them up. So she had them both. And that was that. She won. Number 5, Roderick Strong versus Dexter Lumis in the first ever NXT strap match. Not the first ever strap match, obviously. Pretty entertaining. Dexter Lumis tried putting Roderick Strong in a trunk again. Very funny. Eventually, Roderick Strong just kept trying to get out of the ring, and he kept pulling him with the strap because, as you know, in a strap match, strap's there, strap's on the opponent, can't go anywhere. So, pretty entertaining match, not a whole lot to explain. I mean, they do what they've done before. They've had a lot of matches together at this point. Don't know what they're doing to set anything up for that match. Other than I really want Roderick Strong to win because the whole like I'm going insane persona is very funny, but like it's getting to the point where WWE is using storyline not caring about actual scenarios where stuff like that could be possible, like bullying or stuff like that. Like, I get it, it's a storyline, and it's like, oh, this is funny, haha, like, with Robert Stone, like, oh, he's drunk, he's blah, 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 he's this. But, like, there's a point where you go too far, and it's just like, just let Roderick Strong win, because I feel really bad for him, and he's really traumatized. And I know it's story, but, yeah. So from there, Damian Priest focuses on Cameron Grimes, and challenges him to a match next week. They get back to Grimes responding to Damian Priest by making fun of his voice because he talks like, hey, and I saw Damian Priest, so that was pretty entertaining because that's how he talks and it's very funny. Final match of the evening, Io Shirai versus Sasha Banks. Bayley interferes several times, throwing the women's tag team championship to Sasha Banks, trying to get her to pull the title, blocking the referee's view so that Bayley can hit Io Shirai. Asuka eventually comes out and stops Sasha from taking the belt from her and shoots green mist into her face. And to kind of balance out the cheating throughout the entire match, Io Shirai wins, and it was a really magical moment seeing Io Shirai and Asuka in the ring at the same time. You have the NXT champion and the Raw Women's champion in the same ring. They were also tag team champions and tag team partners in New Japan, I believe, the announcer said. And so that was Great American Bash. Oh, I apologize for the robe. I just got out of the shower and really wanted to do a video. So instead of putting clothes on, I got a robe. But that answers that. And hope I didn't breeze through this too much. I'm just trying to get my thoughts out as fast as I can without stuttering or sitting here. Anyway, next week is the Adam Cole versus Keith Lee match for winner take all. I thought it was this match this week, but it's not. Apparently either they moved it or I just misinterpreted it. But until next week, Great American Bash Night 2. See you guys later.